gentleman's place.
You got a huge party here. You got one, crew over there, here.
What am I seeing right now?
Right?
Nah, it's wavy.
The side of a spa. So the whole thing. Check that out. All one piece form slab tub. That's all I got is spiders. What is the We got big hearse coming in with big butterflies. Wrap around. Be crazy. Then you got slab, refrigerators, lounges, like the whole fucking thing. Check this. Hot tubs, all knife edge. Daytime is crazy. That's the thing. And back here, there's all fucking marble.
My touch, never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get the gap where the true players at. Throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side, and keep your hands high when I give the girl an eye. Play it please, lyrically, you can see we actually be flossing, jig on the. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass.
Did you get? I like it. Actually, pretty nice.
Exchange hundreds of pounds before the throwdown.
My goodness, that mansion. Oh my God. What a beautiful home. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vinatainment News. It was also nice to see Drake spending time with his mother at the end of the clips. You know, it's a beautiful thing to have a great career, work hard and all of that. But it's also amazing when you can just take time away to spend time with, people that are important to you, people that means a lot to you, and you can just, drop top, smell the air, enjoy your life, and just get to appreciate this amazing life that you're living instead of just going all the time and working all the time. So it was nice to see him spending time with his mother. The mention in the beginning is from Master Builder and iconic designer. His name is I think it's Ferris Rafauli, Rafauli. If I mispronounce that, I apologize. But he's a master builder and designer. So I mean, the bathroom, the bathroom was everything to me. I don't drink, so I wouldn't care about the wine and all of that. Maybe my guests would, but the bathroom, the kitchen, just every room, even the outside environment, just every single room looked great. Drake is building his mansion and estate in Canada, and he's currently living in a condo, and I showed you guys that video the last time when he went an Insta snap and was nice enough to share that with his fans. So but when you are a boss, it's okay to have multiple homes. So I don't, and especially when you're building your own home, you look for inspirations and things like that. So it makes sense that he was storing this home to get ideas and things like that. But I mean, every room was just breathtaking. Now you're probably wondering, what does Tamar Braxton have to do with Drake? Okay, so when all of this happened and Drake, posted his home, and Drake went ahead and posted the designer on his page in this image, and he captioned it, "Congrats," and he tagged him in it, "on a masterpiece for you and yours. My turn now." So whatever that means, my turn now. We know Drake, he be out there, but everybody have to settle down one day. So maybe you never know. But anyways, when Drake wrote that caption and posted that, Tamar Braxton came on his page and she left a comment, "I'm selling my house, come get it, boo." Now, it's Drake. You just saw the mansion that he was in. So of course, if Tamar is coming talking about her home, it's not no home that we have not seen. Now, say what you want about her, but one of the most breathtaking moment on their show is when that camera cut to her house, up the hill, the view, how exclusive it is. Like, it's just one of the most beautiful and unique homes that, you know, I've ever seen. I mean, it's a mansion. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like her house just shut it down when the camera cut to it, and just where it is, the location and everything, and just how exclusive it is, right? Now, it happens all the time. People have multiple homes. This could be nothing, you know, Tamar and Vince. It's just Tamar, Vince, and their son Logan. It could be that they're still happily married, but there are downsides in the house is too big, you know. Tamar is releasing her last album, you know. When there's so much noise on the marriage and the fact that all of these rumors been going on for a while about domestic violence, you know, alleged domestic violence claim, and you know that, you know, allegedly they're done. Vince, you know, have stepped out of the marriage. All of these weird stories have been coming out. And for her to then talk about we selling our home, you know, a home that have been like the staple of the show and all of that, that also raised more eyebrows. Like, you know, they might be done. Because, you know, when Tamar and Vince went through the health scare and everything, you know, or anything major that happened in their lives, she's always posting about it on social media, you know, pray for us or pray for Vince, stuff like that, you know. But recently, Vince was in an accident and she didn't post about it. Instead, we saw her, well, I saw the Insta snap of her party or whatever. You know, she didn't post, look at God, thank God, my husband good, all of that. It was like crickets, nothing. So, that also drew more attention that maybe something bigger is going on in the marriage, because she didn't post about him. She didn't tell people to pray for him. You know, nothing. And it's been a while since she's posted about him. And then speaking about his accident, Vince got really upset about the rumors. And so he did speak to another major publication about this situation when it all happened. He said that, and I quote, he said he and Tamar were in Atlanta together, but he left a day early to return to work. Tamar stayed in Atlanta because she had an appearance scheduled. Vince said that his wife was still at the appearance when his accident happened, but flew back to Los Angeles once she found out about the crash. He continued that, I'm upset about the lies claiming she doesn't care about me. That's my wife. I'm really sick of the lies, sick of all the blogs. He continued that he was in a lot of pain, but he's doing well. So, okay, that's good. They're still together, working it out. He cleared it out. Great. But then, like a day or so later, Tamar hopped on Instagram Live out of nowhere, and she starts crying. Like really crying. And then during that live, she says she refuses to be with someone who treats her like she will be nothing without them. Okay? Now, you're married. You're not talking about an album or anything. You're not having conversation about another couple and giving encouragement. You're talking about yourself. So it doesn't take much for us to say, okay, she's talking about her husband. I mean, who else could she be talking about? But that's what she said, and she was crying. Then she also left this other message. I'm slowly learning that some people are not good for me, no matter how much I love them. Preserve your peace. It is yours. The word didn't give it to you, but if you let them, they can sure take it back. So whatever the case might be, I'm going to keep Tamar and Vince in my prayers, because This went from a simple comment she left on Drake picture. It might not be a big deal to me wanting to explore the story even more, because I've really never done a video on Tamar and Vince or their marital issues. But we will see, you know, what happened. Maybe this is completely nothing and they're still happily married. And of course, even if they're not happily married, they're probably still married, but marriages goes through ups and downs. Now, one last thing before I end this video, I've also noticed that whenever other people from different shows post things that hint at another woman or anything, she's always on those pages making comments and talking about side chick. If she's not talking about it on her page, she's responding about that. And regardless if what happened to her mom, I don't know if it's the trauma from what happened to her mom and her mom still going through the pain, or that even though Vince wasn't married when she met him, Vince was in a full-blown relationship when she met him, and she said it herself that, you know, she took him from his girlfriend. You can't take a man, you know, from his girlfriend. I get it, but, you know, she said she wanted Vince and she didn't care that he was in the relationship. She was going to make him hers and her husband. That's what she did. So, you know, like they say, you lose them how you get them. So even though they were young and people say, oh, they were young, that relationship wasn't nothing, they were not married, and people find it funny, but the man was in the relationship when she, you know, met him. So whatever that happens to them, I'm wishing Tamar and Vince nothing but the best. And like I said, maybe that comment on Drake page was absolutely nothing and they're perfectly fine. But, you know, if they're selling their home and she used to post about him, but she's not posting about him anymore. And like I'm one of the people that don't post my personal life on social media. So just because someone don't post on social media does not mean that they're no longer in a relationship with that person. But if someone always posts it and then they stop, that can also, you know, raise some red flags. But hey, whatever the case might be, they, like I said, they might still be together and just keeping things off social media and living happily ever after off social media, because I do have an amazing personal life off social media that no one gets to see because I don't post anything of my relationships on social media. So, you know, Tamar could be doing the same, but their show is coming back. So we are going to see when the Braxton family values come back, and if Tamar and Vince, you know, is still going on, we will see when they do come back. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. I'm wishing Tamar the best. I'm also wishing Drake, you know, nothing but the best with his future endeavors. And you guys have an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.